Hello, my name is Gabrielle Colon, and today I'm going to teach you how to use area models to solve fraction problems. At the end of this video, you will be able to understand the misconceptions that go along with using area models and will understand how to work out problems using fractions. So let's get started. Parts of a whole would be like A over B, where B is represented as the whole and A is parts of the whole that we are looking at. So pretend that A over B is equal, and so what we need to know is A is the numerator and B is the denominator. So an easy way to remember this is numerator would be a nerd, and the denominator would be a desk. So nerd on the desk. So now that we know that, we're going to go ahead and start out with our word problem. So this word problem would be an area model. So before we start out with an area model, we need to know a common misconception. So a lot of students think that when you multiply, the number always gets larger. This is not true, especially when you multiply fractions together, because you're splitting the whole into equal parts. Therefore, the answer will be smaller. So now that we know that, let's look at our word problem. Bo had 2/3 of his cake left. His friend John decided to eat 3/4 of the leftover cake. How much cake did John eat? So we have our whole cake right here, and we know that Bo had 2/3 of his cake left. So we need to split the cake because the denominator is 3, so the cake was split into 3 parts. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And it doesn't matter if you split the cake vertically or horizontally. They just need to be equal parts. So now that we have the cake split into 3 equal parts, we see that Bo had 2/3 of his cake left. So we have 2/3 of the cake. So here's 1/3, and here's 2/3. And here's the third, but this part was eaten at some point. So this part is basically disappeared. So all we have left are 2/3 of the cake. Now his friend John decided to eat 3/4 of the leftover cake. So how much cake did John eat? So now we have 3/4, and the cake is split into 4 equal parts. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 equal parts that the cake was split into. And we have 3/4 left over. John decided to eat 3/4 of the cake. So John ate 3/4. So we are seeing that this right here is 3/4 of the whole cake, and John ate 3/4 of the leftover cake. And we know that the leftover cake is just this portion right here because this part is gone. So he ate 3/4 of that, and so the number of slices in that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Out of the 12, because 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, of the 12 pieces. So we have 6 over 12. 12 is equal to the whole cake, and 6 is equal to this part of the cake. And since 6/12 has the common multiple of 6, this fraction can be simplified. So 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1, and 12 divided by 6 is equal to 2, giving us the fraction 1/2. So we know that, and so 1/2 is a unit fraction, and all unit fractions are always in their lowest form. So we know that 6/12 is 6 parts of the 12, which 6/12 is 1/2 of the cake that John ate. So now that we have done our area model, let's move on to our set model. So before we start with the set model, we need to know a misconception of this. So a misconception is objects used have to be equal or the same size. But what is important is that you should have learned the many misconceptions that come with using area models to solve fraction problems. You should have also learned how to work out word problems. Using area models will help you really work out and understand a problem by providing a visual aid. Thank you for listening, and